Today we are looking at Moral Machine. It is a platform for gathering a human perspective on moral decisions made by machine intelligence, such as self-driving cars. So we'll be shown moral dilemmas where a driverless car must choose the lesser of two evils, such as killing two passengers or five pedestrians. So, as an outside observer, you judge which outcome you think is more acceptable. And then at the end of the survey, you can see how your responses compare with those of other people. So we'll click Start Judging to go in. And it says, what should the self-driving car do? And there are two photos. We can click on Show Description under each photo in order to see what's happening for each. So in the left photo, it says, in this case, the self-driving car with sudden brake failure will continue ahead and drive through a pedestrian crossing ahead. This will result in dead, one elderly man, and you can see him in the photo with like a skull over him to show that he would be killed in this. Um, and it says, note that the affected pedestrians are abiding by the law by crossing on the green signal. And in the right photo, it's the same case where the self-driving car has brake failure, but now it swerves and drives through a pedestrian crossing in the other lane. And this will result in one dead dog. And it says, note that the affected pedestrians are flouting the law. So in this case, the pedestrian is the dog. So the dog is flouting the law by crossing on the red signal. So I will just pick which one I think that the self-driving car should do. And for this example, I'll just be picking the photos on the left just to go through. And then we'll go through one more, and then I'll just quickly click through the rest of them. So for the left photo, um, the car will end up killing four people, one large man, one large woman, and two women of average size. And it says, note that the affected pedestrians are abiding by the law by crossing on the green signal. And for the the other option, the right photo, um, I will also be killing, or the car, sorry, will also be killing four people, one male athlete, one average woman, and two female athletes. Note that the affected pedestrians are flouting the law by crossing on the red signal. So again, I'm just picking the left photo, and I'll just do that for the rest until we finish the 13 scenarios so that we can look to see what the end results will be like. Last one. So at the end, you can see your results. So it'll show your most saved character and your most killed character. My most saved character is a dog, and my most killed character is a larger woman. And then if you scroll down, you can see how you tend to pick in relation to other people who have taken this survey as well. So you can see that there's like a slider bar, and on the left it shows how I feel about saving more lives. So there's does not matter on the left, and on the right it matters a lot. So for me, saving more lives matters a lot. And then going through all these other options for protecting passengers, I tend to protect the passengers more than other people. Other people seem to more evenly value pedestrians and passengers. In terms of upholding the law, I tend to be more on the side of upholding the law where, so for example, pedestrians that cross in the green in which they're following the law, I tend to save them more. Avoiding intervention, so This would be if you swerve the car or not. Because if the car doesn't intervene with steering, it will just continue along its path. So, compared with others, I tend to avoid intervention. I just tend to, if the brakes fail, I tend to just continue along the path just a little bit more than others. For gender preference, I prefer males. Other people seem to prefer females a little bit more. For species preference, I I very strongly prefer that pets are saved. Others tend to save humans. For age preference, younger versus older, I much more value the older population. Others tend to value younger. For fitness preference, I much prefer fit people, and others are more towards the middle, a little bit towards fit people, but more towards the middle. And then for social value preference, I much prefer people of lower social value. So it looks like I prefer criminals versus business people. So this is the survey. You can go through and consider what moral decisions machine learning applications have to take into consideration. So if you could play this to see your own bias, or how you tend to think about things, that'd be great.